Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you have to make your data table. Okay, so I'm going to go into Excel, bring up a workbook, and across the top in cell B1, I'm going to start with my days in business. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys will continue and do 14. I'm only doing 5 just for time purposes, but you'll do all 14. Then, in cell A2, we're going to put our first category. Look at your sheets. Who can tell me what was our first category that we took data on? Yes.
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction. So we're going to type that in. All right. Next one. What was our next category that we took data on? Yes.
It was popularity.
Okay. Next one. Okay, Georgia.
Money.
Okay, money. We're going to call it profit. Okay. And last one, please. Grace. Temperature. Very good. Okay, so we now have our basics for our data table set up. And now we're going to go ahead and put our data in. Now, satisfaction and popularity. How was that measured, ladies and gentlemen? How did we measure that information? Yes. Percentages. So we need to change this to be percentage. So I'm going to highlight my cells that are under satisfaction and popularity. Notice I'm not highlighting here. I'm not highlighting up here, just the cells that I'm putting my data in. I'm going up to Format Cells. What am I going to choose out of here? Alicia? Percentage, yeah. I'm going to choose percentage and hit OK. Now when I put in my data, it will go in as a percentage. So let's just say I started off as a rocky start. Went like that. Are all of your numbers always going to go up? No, we talked about how lots of times you're going to have dips, and that's okay. Okay? Popularity. Let's say 45, 67, 84, 69, 82. All right? Profit. How am I measuring profit? How am I measuring that? Or what am I measuring that in? Yeah. Money. Good. I'm going to highlight this. Format. Cells. What am I going to choose out of here? Alicia? Currency. Very good. So currency. Hit OK. I'm going to go ahead and put in my data. All right. Temperature. What are we measuring temperature in? What did we measure that in? Yes.
We're measuring it in Fahrenheit.
Good. Degrees Fahrenheit. I don't have, if you go up here and format cells, do I have anything in here for degrees Fahrenheit? No. So I can just leave it as general. And I'm just going to go ahead and put in my numbers. So maybe 87, 62, 95, 89, and 77. Okay. I now have my data table all set. We're going to be making 3 different graphs using this. So I'm going to add 3 sheets down at the bottom here. And I'm going to come in and just copy and paste my data onto all 3 sheets. I don't want to have to retype this all. That doesn't make sense. That wouldn't be a good use of time. I'm just going to copy and paste it onto all 3 sheets so that that's all taken care of. Okay. Now, I have 4 columns here. I'm only doing 3 graphs. That means one of the graphs is going to be represented with 2 columns or 2 areas, 2 rows. Which 2 am I going to put together and why? Which 2 am I going to put together and why? Yeah.
Satisfaction and popularity because they're both measured in percentage.
Excellent. Satisfaction and popularity. I can't do satisfaction and temperature because they're measured different. I mean, think about your y-axis. I can't have degrees Fahrenheit and percentage on the same y-axis, can I? That would not work. So I have to choose 2 that are measured the same way. The 2 that are measured the same way are satisfaction and popularity. So I'm going to come back over to sheet 1. And I'm going to highlight these. Make sense? And so I'm actually just going to highlight that section. I'm going to go to charts, line graph, and there we go. Let's go through some of what we need. Chart title. What's my chart title going to be for this graph? Thanks.
Satisfaction and popularity.
Okay, satisfaction and popularity. We need to be more specific because it could be satisfaction and popularity of your parents with Good Shepherd School. Okay, we don't. That's not specific. You're on the right track. We need to be a little bit more specific though. Yes.
Satisfaction and popularity of the
Good. Satisfaction and popularity of the lemonade stand. Good. So you're coming here and put that in. Notice capital letters because it's a title. Okay. All right. Horizontal axis. What is that going to be? Horizontal axis. What is my title going to be for that? Yes. Days. Very good. Days in business, days data was taken. Any of those things are okay. Okay. How about a vertical axis title? How is this being measured? How is this being measured? Yes. Good. Percentage. Percentage. That's all you have to write. Okay. Percentage. Do I need a legend for this graph?
Yes.
How come? Why do I have to have this legend? Yeah.
There's more than one.
Good, because there's more than one. I have to know what the blue line means and what the reddish line means. So, gotta have the legend. Okay, do I have to have data labels? I don't have to, I can. Data table, my choice. Okay, grid lines, again, my choice. You need to customize this in one way. One way it needs to be customized. So you can change the color of the line, you can change the color of the background, you could add a grid line. Any questions on this first one? Okay, let's go on to the second one. All right, now, this one's a little bit trickier. My second one is going to be profit. I'm going to highlight all of this and go from there. Why am I highlighting all of them? Last time we highlighted just these. What are you going to run into that you're going to have a problem with when you go to highlight? Yeah.
When you go to highlight, you're gonna, if you highlight just one, it's gonna like blank out all of the other stuff. It's just gonna say profit.
Yeah. Well, think about it. Can I highlight this? Don't I need these up here? How am I going to get those and these with these in the way? Is that going to work? No. Okay. So, a little bit trickier. Not hard though. Line. Here we go. Here's my information. Now, look at my graph. Whoa. Do these numbers look weird? Normal? No. They're not looking normal because my graph is saying, hey, you're asking me to graph percentage, you're asking me to graph money, and you're asking me to graph just general numbers. Graphs don't like doing that. So I need to come up here, and I can come in here, highlight the whole line, delete. I'm going to get an error message. It's going to say, hey, you're deleting part of what you graphed. Is that okay? Yep, you can just hit okay. Okay, come in here, delete. Yep, I want to get rid of that. Come in here, delete. Yep, I want to get rid of that. Now, do I have a problem over here still?
Yeah.
You know why? Because I still have data points down here. Does everybody see this? This little data point? Okay, I got to get rid of those. So I could just click on them. Oopsies. Click on them and hit delete. Now does it look normal?
Yes.
Now it looks normal. Okay, let's just go through just real general. What's my chart title going to be? Chart title. Yes.
Profit from the lemonade stand.
Profit from the lemonade stand. Excellent. What's my horizontal axis going to be? Horizontal. Yes. Days of the week or days in business. Sure. Vertical axis. Be careful. Do not say money. No, no, no. Do not say money. What is this being measured in? What is it being measured in? Yes.
Percent up. Profit.
Nope, that would be the same as saying money. That's what the whole graph is. What is this being measured in? We gotta be very careful with this one. People make mistakes all the time with this. Yes.
Currency.
Currency is the same as money. It's just a fancier name for it. Good try. But no. Yes.
Dollars.
Dollars. I need to know, are you measuring this in dollars, euros, pesos? What are you measuring this in? Now you could write US currency, because the US currency is dollars, right? So you could write US, but you cannot just write currency because I don't know what type of currency you're measuring it in. Don't make that mistake. A lot of people make that mistake. Okay? All right. Legends. Do I need a legend on this?
Yeah. No.
No, I don't have to. Can I? I can, but I don't have to because it's a single line graph. Data labels. Do I need a data label here?
No. No.
What am I measuring?
Profit.
I'm measuring profit. Using dollars. Are all of my numbers whole numbers? I got decimals in there, don't I? Without looking up here, who could tell me what number 4 is? To the cent? Without me putting that on there. Can you tell me exactly what it is by just looking at this?
No.
No. When you start dealing with decimals, you have two options. The first one is to put data labels in so that it makes it really easy to see what they are. That's the first option. Second option, maybe you don't want that. Second option, put a data table at the bottom so it shows exactly what you have. You have one or two options when you're dealing with decimals. Everybody understand? Okay. Last sheet. Come in here, chart, line graph. Let's say I don't want to delete it from here. Another way to delete them. Probably the easiest way, but I always like to show you a few different ways to do it. Click on the line, hit delete. Gets rid of it. Click on the line, hit delete. Click on the line, hit delete. another way to do it. Okay, so I like showing you different ways to do things. That's another way to get rid of different data that you do not want. All right, chart title. Chart title. Chart title, what's it going to be? Lucia. Temperature during the lemonade stand. What's my horizontal axis going to be? Maggie.
Would it be days and days and days and days and days?
Perfect. Vertical axis title, what's that going to be? What's that going to be? Yeah. Degree Fahrenheit. Degree Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit, tricky word to spell. If you don't know how to spell it, look it up, please. Look it up. Okay, so your assignment, create 3 graphs. Each graph needs to have, ladies, each graph needs to have the correct chart title, y-axis title, and x-axis title. Those are titles. Make sure you capitalize them correctly. Then, make sure for the graphs that need a legend that you have it. For the graphs that need data labels or data tables that you have them. And make sure you customize the graph in at least one way. Can you do more than that? Absolutely. But in at least one way, each graph needs to be customized. Okay. This is due on Friday by 7:30. I already have a Google Classroom site or Google Classroom assignment sitting there for you. I will put the video up there later today. And I have an example sitting there for you to refer to if needed. Make sense? Questions? Anybody? I need to check off your homework.